Hello, Sunny Hillites. It is so great to be with you all again. I'm so excited. We're on day 2. It's a Tuesday. Woohoo. Second day of the week. We're almost at the end. I know you're looking forward to it. But today we are delving deep into the scriptures again. Hopefully it won't be as long as yesterday. Sorry, I did overrun a bit. But today we will be looking at Ephesians chapter 4, verse 17 to 32. And specifically, what really jumped out of me when reading through these Bible verses was verse 22 and 23. And let me read them for you now. To put off your old self, which belongs to your former manner of life, and is corrupt through deceitful desires, and to be renewed in the spirit of your minds. Verse 24 goes on to say, and to put on the new self, created after the likeness of God in true righteousness and holiness. Those are some awesome verses, aren't they? To put on the likeness of God in true righteousness and holiness. I can't even begin to fathom the fullness of what that looks like. But that's what we're called to live like. Daunting. I find that incredibly daunting. And it actually reminds me of something Jesus said in Luke chapter 5. Now let me read these verses to you. In Luke chapter 5, verse 36 to 39, it says this, he also told them a parable. No one tears a patch from a new garment and puts it on an old garment. Otherwise, not only will he tear the new, but also the piece from the new garment will not match the old. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins. Otherwise, the new wine will burst the skins. It will spill and the skins will be ruined. No, new wine is put into fresh wineskins, and no one, after drinking old wine, wants new, because he says the old is better. This reflects a lot of what this verse is saying here in Ephesians 4, verse 22 to 24. We're seeing it saying we are called to take off the old, the fleshly desires, the corrupt desires, take them off and put on the new. We are made into new wineskins. When we were saved by faith alone, by grace alone, through Christ alone, when we were saved from that basis, we were made into new wineskins. And the Bible is calling us to no longer live as we did before, no longer live in accordance to our fleshly, our corrupt, our evil desires, but we are called to a higher standard, God's holy and higher standard. So let's go into today, let's take it on to know that we are called to live to this higher standard. And as we live in accordance to the salvation that we have been freely given, let us do so with hope and with joy and with love. As always, if you have any thoughts from these Bible verses that you have read today, please put them in the comments below. We would love to see them. Share them with your family. Don't keep them to yourself, you greedy people. Let's share what God has shown us in the comments below. Go for it. God bless and see you tomorrow.